Hello students, let's start our for today's lecture. Today's the lecture number 8, Factorial Ecology of Animals, by discipline Ecology of Plants, Animals and Biogeography. So today's our lecture about the animal ecology. In the last module we learned about the plant ecology, their ecological groups, how the environmental factors is influenced to the plants. But in this module we are going to learn about animal ecology. So today's the first lecture of this module is the environmental factors. And the purpose of today's lecture is to form to students knowledge about how environmental factors influence to the animals. The plan of today's lecture is environmental factors, electromagnetic fields, light and sound waves, temperature, water and humidity. So in today's lecture we are going to learn about how these factors is influenced to the animal's life and their organism. From the point of view ecological science, the environment is bodies and the phenomena with which the organisms is in direct or indirect relations. So there are a lot of factors, but we have two main environmental factors. They are abiotic and biotic factors. Biotic factors divided into these groups. So first is climatic, it's temperature, water, and atmospheric, light, pressure, and etc. And adaptive factors and chemical factors. Chemical factors compounds the chemical compounds of the land, air, or water. And the last is holographic. It's last factors, abiotic factors, which influence to the animal's life. First is electromagnetic fields, light, sound waves. How electromagnetic waves is influenced for animal life. Different kind of fields can have a significant impact on animals. Electric fields are of great importance for aquatic groups of animals and small-sized land animals. However, only a few aquatic animals can purposely generate electric fields and record changes in the intensity of their lines of force with high accuracy. In this picture you can see the aquatic animal. It's electric eels, which has electromagnetic fields around of their organism. So this field is directly influence to the animal's life and their organism. Next is relation animals animals influenced by the light. Some animals are photophiles and some animals are photophobes. So influence to the light, groups of animals divided into the big two groups. They are the photophobic and the photophilic. Photophilic, they are songbirds and daytime butterflies or daytime animals or birds which live in the daytime. They have active life in the daytime. And next group of animals, they are photophobic animals. They also we can say them nocturnal animals, nocturnal forms of life, active life. This group of animals, they are live in the night. They have active life, live in the night. For example, moles or other animals. So enough of them we have the group of aerophotic animals. This group of animals, they can live in the daytime or in the nocturnal or nighttime. So we have, by the light, we have this group of animals. Summing up, it should be concluded that light performs the following functions to one degree or another. First is habitat conditions. Animals should take into the account in color, orientation, or the terrain. Next is resources, for example, for the synthesis of vitamin D. And next is a signal factor, the ratio of the duration of light and dark time of day informs animals about the upcoming onset of seasonal changes and the habitat condition. So the light and it's directly very important factor in the animal life. Next factor is the temperature. Temperature is known that life is a way of existence of protein bodies. As we human or mammals, animals, we all of them the protein bodies. So as we protein bodies, we depend on the temperature of the environment. So we have the coefficient we call coefficient 10. So which indicated how many times the rate of the enzymatic reaction increase with the increase of temperature by 10 grades. It's increase or decrease 10 grades. So it's the temperature below the limits of the optimal range biochemical reactions freeze above the thermal deterioration of proteins occurs. By the temperature, we divided into the two big groups of animals. First is homeothermic animals and the poikilothermic animals. First is homeothermic animals, homeothermic organisms, which traditionally includes the mammals and the birds, maintain body temperature at the stable level when the ambient temperature changes. So also the human, we are the homeothermic organisms, which we save our temperature in any conditions of environmental temperature. Next group is poikilothermic organisms. In poikilothermic organisms, the body temperature changes following the change in ambient temperature, and it's close to the last one. So they call it the cold-blooded animals. For example, fishes, amphibians, snakes, frogs. All of these groups of animals, they are poikilometric organisms. Dear students, in this lesson, we learned about the ecology of animals, how the environmental factors influence to their life. So I think it's enough for today. Thank you. Goodbye.